Yeah, see me here with another episode of the Delta episode. I just bought some balls and stuff and our team's all healed up, so let's just go right in. Beautiful music, by the way. What a small cave. I like that. Look at that. No, we're just gonna... We're gonna walk there and then we're... yeah. That is the Delta episode music. Whoa! Holy crap! This is so freaking beautiful! I'll have to repel, because we'll never be able to get through this without repels. That is what it is. I mean... oh, we can't bike here. Oh, well, she's there. So you came for me. Thanks for that. Slow hand clap. That's really good, C.Mea. I really feel it right here. What? Since you've been a good boy, I think I'll give you something I've been keeping. Look, the paintings that cover the walls of this tower. See, these are the history of humanity, of Pokémon, and of nature itself. They're the tales that have been passed down by my ancestors, the Draconids, for thousands of years, and now I will pass that history and lore on to you. Thousands of years ago, in the primal age long lost, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre fought over that energy in endless, furious clashes. In the face of Primal Groudon and Kyogre's great power, people could do nothing. The only choice was to... oops. Well, whatever. It was in such a time that a great many meteoroids poured from the darkness of space, from a place higher even than the heavens. And the meteoroids fell in their multitude upon the waterfall that had long been home to a tribe of dragon-type Pokemon users. Okay, that's it. That's the end of the first chapter of my tale. I'll tell you the next part of the story on the next floor. Look forward to it. This has been revamped so much. I love how there's like many objects just obstructing everything. Oh, I see some stuff. What is that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? It's an Aridos, what the heck? Let's leave before he string-shots us. Oh, there you are. Let me continue. It's finally time for Chapter 2. Here we go. At last, right? I know you're thrilled. The meteor shone with a rainbow brilliance, as if some great life was held within. When was that? That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokemon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokemon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokemon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as their true savior. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids once fell again. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean and leaving behind it a crater larger than any other, while land born of this event later became known as Sootopolis. Oh! So we know the origin of Sootopolis City. Not bad. And that is it. Chapter 2 is over, but we've only just left the starting line. There's a long way yet. Don't fall behind now. Oh, I have to play this part on the 3DS. Holy crap, that's gonna be so beautiful. Now, our tale reaches the best part. Sweetopolis was born from a great meteoroid strike. The Great Meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great welling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for that energy, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon once again woke. The people had a wish, a memory from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokemon clad in emerald light would appear again. The huge meteorite that lay at the heart of Sweetopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. In its brilliance, it resembled a vast and powerful keystone. And once again, Rayquaza descended from whence it came in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokemon. It was enveloped in blinding light. As the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge, a sublime figure incandescent with overwhelming life force. It was humanity's wish that brought about Rayquaza's transformation in the face of the Rainbow Stone. Yes, a wish, an intangible thing, invisible to the eye. Yet this wish bound people and Pokemon together, enabling the legendary Pokemon to change its appearance. Doesn't it remind you of something? That's right. It sounds like Mega Evolution, doesn't it? I want to know more! More! Woohoo! We're so high up. This is much different. Are there still gonna be the Mud Bite puzzles? I really love that. Like, I guess I'll tell you the story, my story right now. Yeah, so the bite puzzle was very hard, and it was so aggravating doing it, and I failed. It took me an hour to succeed, and when I succeeded, well, my cousin, I was playing on his Game Boy, and he kind of punched the Game Boy, and it fell to the ground, and I was very sad, because, you know, I was playing Pokemon Emerald. Gee, just let me alone, I'm playing Pokemon. And it fell to the ground, and I was so mad, because I was so close from doing it, like, a couple of turns, and I was so sure that that one was going to be it, because I had tried for like a full hour. And when I picked up the Game Boy, well, I was there. I had succeeded, because when it fell, it pressed the right buttons, and the bite just followed the right path, and, you know, the buttons led me to victory. I only had to go through the cave and meet Rayquaza there. Then my cousin told me to use the Master Ball, but I didn't listen to him. I was like, that's impossible. It's impossible that a ball will never fail. So I used Blaze Kick, and it brought Rayquaza to slightly under half. Then I said, well, okay, I guess I can use the Master Ball, and then I succeeded, and I finally was able to trust the Master Ball. And and Rayquaza. From then, Rayquaza has been a really big part of my life, and I still have the original Rayquaza that I got. I do believe it's in Black 2 at the moment. That's about it for my story. And how did the story end? After being transformed by the wish of the people, did Rayquaza save them from disaster? He did. Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The golden filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky, and emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back up into the heavens, where it dwelled. A witness to this series of events, a tall visitor from a distant land said, "It is the Delta." Oh wow, not bad. It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in this world. And that's probably AZ. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and the power of the stones, it will calm the troubles that plagued the world. That was when the Draconids constructed their great tower. To hold the rainbow stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to try to get a little bit closer to Rayquaza and the heavens above. To record the history of their trials and the great feats of mighty Rayquaza for all to know, they left behind the rules you see here. A giant tower and paintings of the past. You know, I feel like I've seen something like that recently. Heh, but you know, I suppose it's time for the last chapter in our tale. We're so high up, we're gonna fall and die. It would be weird if we could just jump and kill ourselves. Oh wait, what? Oh, you can go, oh, wait, I did not see that part. Oh, wow, this is one heck of a big ladder. At last, we reached the final chapter. 1,000 years of peace followed after that disastrous time, but the Draconid people, learning from their long history's cyclical nature, foretold that the meteorites would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. The meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who held the knowledge of the past arrived at a plan. Their plan was to invoke Rayquaza, their great savior, and summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. And that's it. That's the end of the Draconid's tale. I spent a long time thinking about how I could protect the happiness of as many people as possible. What I must do, as one who holds both the knowledge and the power, one who bears the heavy wishes of those who could not live up to that tale. Well, it had to be really creative, you know? Let's put Pikachu up front. We want to paralyze the stuff so it'll be actually easier to catch. Oh wow, there's so many places to go. It's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love this. We're gonna save. Make sure you save that game before anything crazy happens. Let's hop on. See that, Aster? You always wanted to watch them, right? The Lyranids, a million glittering stars falling from the sky. The show's about to start. Mirror, mirror. Aren't you happy now? Aren't we happy now? Yes. What could be better, dear Aster? Look at that. Welcome to the Dragon Heart Altar. C.Mea. Oh yeah, the bike puzzle was not there. That was a big part of the Sky Tower. The Sky Pillar. Well, it's still better, but, you know, with the mock bike puzzle, it would have been even better, you know. You know what I'm trying to do here by now, don't you? That's right, I will summon Rayquaza to this world to destroy the meteoroid headed for Hoenn. It is our duty. Ever since I was a little girl, I have always turned my eyes up to the sky when I was so full of uncertainty that I felt my heart might be crushed by it. When I was so grief-stricken and alone, I thought my heart might break of it. I turned and looked up there, so that my tears would never, ever fall. What about you? Have you ever had to do something like that? Never. You're just too honest. Don't you know that you're supposed to agree? And then we share a touching moment of pain? What? A touching moment? Oh my gosh, no! Zinnia, stop it! Stop it! I don't want to do stuff with you, okay? I have plans with me. Yeah. I used to watch the stars like this all the time, together with Aster. We were always together, in good times and in bad. Yeah, actually, we can actually answer to some questions in the game, and that is just amazing. So, we actually have a really, really tiny dialogue. I loved her. I loved her with everything I had. But I still lost her. I want to see her. I want to be with her again. My sweet Aster. Huh? I will, won't I? With this, just a little longer. Guess I should say good morning. He slept well, did he? You look so adorable when you sleep. Sorry about the knocking you out thing. That is very weird. So she talks about a lot of, you know, stuff related to you know, mixing genes and having descendants, having you know, offsprings. That is very weird. And then we sleep together. Sure. That's weird. C.Mea. And then she knocks me out. Enough. I think it's time I give it a shot. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. If something happens to me, please take this little one. Okay. Here I go, with jewel bright and borrowed might from the spirits of the departed, through sacred right, in thy great sight. My life as well, I offer. The keystones that C.Mea holds are giving us off a blinding light. I summon thee to aid this fight and save us from disaster. Realize them upon this world. For this do I summon thee. Rayquaza! Kiriariarara. Kiriariarash. Rayquaza! I did it! I did it! Now the world will be saved! Aster! I did it! Great Rayquaza, hear my wish. Achieve your Mega Evolution. Take hold of your true power. Show me your true face. The Rayquaza that will save this planet. C.Mea's keystone does not react. Huh. How could this be? I gathered all of the keystones that could withstand your great power, and summoned you here. You came, and yet, why? He's just not answering. Come on, do it! Mega Shinka! Why won't you? C.Mea's keystone does not react. Kiryuru. What? It can't be. The one without enough power is you, Rayquaza? The meteorites that should lie within Rayquaza's great body aren't enough? Have these 1,000 years drained them of their power? This can't be. I can't. Everything I've done till now. Asta. Oh look, we're so mad. I can't take any more. And Whismer's so happy. C.MeaX meteorite suddenly began to glow. The glow of C.MeaX meteorite grew even stronger. What? That meteorite? It's just like a megastone. Kiriyarash. Rayquaza swallowed C.MeaX meteorite. Kiriri. Oh crap. Light is spilling forth from within Rayquaza's body. Whoa! Swallowing meteorites allows it to store as much power as a megastone. Your meteorite summoned forth the power needed for Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. It's amazing. C.Mea, Rayquaza is trying to build up power. It wants power for itself to take you on. Use everything you've got and win over Rayquaza. You have to master it. This is the legendary Pokemon that Hall Hoenn views as our great protector. And the only one who can direct it now. It's you. You have to do this. Okay, we can say, yes, we can say. I'll take you on next time. Really. So, smash the hell of that like button down below for us if you enjoyed the video and if you're a member of the Me family. Comment, please. It's always appreciated. Subscribe to C.MeaX if you haven't already. Join the Me family squad over here. I'll see you next time. And as always, Johnny.